Hi, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me for your additional um, bonus oracle reading for the month of March. Pisces season. Welcome to a season of movement and of being in the flow and just kind of going with the groove of life. Life imitates a movie at this point. Rock your rose tinted glasses and let's make some magic happen. So the oracle deck that I'm using is the Magical Fairies, Messages from the Magical Fairies by Doreen Virtue. And let's crack on. If you are interested in checking out your tarot reading, that's just been uploaded also. So take a look at that for your astrology and tarot. If you'd be interested in booking a reading, you'll find where to do so in the description box. It's www.rubyreadstarot.com. And take a deep breath in for me, Leo, and let's get started. Leo, let's get some oracle magical messages from the fairies for the sign of Leo, the Leo collective, their high and best well-being, and for the good of all involved for the month of March 2022. Spiritual teacher, and ask for what you want. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Okay, so a real expression here, energy of expression, which is your element. There's raining here. It's raining really hard, so if you can hear that in the background, just make a wish. You know, there's a level of activating your throat chakra here and a level of expression. Asking for what you want, Leo, in this season might be really conducive to you getting what you want and actually projecting what you need is perhaps a really good idea. Okay? I do feel like your life purpose does involve teaching others about healing and spirituality, and part of healing and spirituality is knowing what you want and what you need and making sure that the boundaries are firm and set so that that's attainable and that you're actually receiving what you want. You know, there's no harm in letting God know what you want and then waiting for it to fully manifest through His divine grace, you know? And if this is what you're now, if this is the stage where you're at, Leo, you kind of got to get really comfortable about asking for what you want, I guess. And it can not only be for the universe, but it can be for also other people, like letting people know, hey, I need this from you right now, or hey, I need this from you right now, might actually be part of your spiritual growth. And so, healing. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So yeah, there's a real need for you to kind of just stop being afraid, Leo. If you want it, you can absolutely have it. And you've got to ask yourself, what is it that you're telling yourself that's keeping you away from that? And if you're energetically creating resistance towards what you want, is there a part of you that doesn't believe you're worthy of it? Be assertive. Stand up for your beliefs. What are your beliefs? Like, where have you been led now after this real intense Capricorn and Aquarius season? And so we're at a new point with this this last lunation of the lunar cycle. So it's about time, like, okay. So I've got be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. And I've got pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. That's lovely. Maybe some of you might be getting pregnant. Maybe pregnancy is a big thing in your life right now, but it is going to be a blessing, and it is going to be a blessing that is shared out to the world. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power. So far, I'm getting, like, Leo, you really need to connect into that personal power, that magnetism, that charisma of yours. Okay, there's an element of power that's needed from you, and this full moon in your sign may have been quite a savage, because it may have literally been, like, tearing down the things that don't work for you. And if you're going to resist or continue resisting in a direction where you might not fit anymore, or where you know you have to grow out of, I feel like that's where you might block yourself. And so you've got to have a lot of conviction right now and a lot of self-belief to be able to be yourself, to respect yourself enough to give yourself what you want. The authenticity that comes through with the power of allowing yourself just the privilege to be yourself will be the basis of your strength. And so personal power, self-esteem, self-respect is something in March that you might really, really need to look at. Because that's where you are with you. You know what I'm saying? Assertiveness comes with that conviction in self. And if you have not been feeling as if you can stand up for what your beliefs are, or if you are being forced into stuff where you have to say yes that you don't want to, know that you decide what you get to do and what you don't get to do. You absolutely decide that. And so that's why I say to you, ask for what you want. If you want a partner, hey God, I'm open to a partner. If you want a new house, hey God, I'm open to a new house. Or universe, or whatever it is for you. And once you've made that, just let it be. And trust that there is a reason why you're here. And the tapestry is way bigger than the individual components. And you kind of really need to take a step back to marvel at the great beauty of it, you know? And this might be that month where you kind of put that faith in your convictions and let it manifest. You are learning so much spiritually, Leo. 7-7 on the clock when I said that. Like, you are elevating leaps and bounds. Autumn. In the full season, everything comes together and you reap a wonderful harvest of abundance. Your last reading said a lot about sowing seeds, and so I do feel like this might be the time where you make those plans for the future. This might be the time, Pisces season, where you are in that fluidity, where you're in that flow enough to really be able to be courageous enough to actually stand up for your beliefs and be assertive and be like, I want this for my future. And then go make it happen. Literally. I mean, there's nothing gross about wanting something if you're going to do whatever you can to make it happen for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting things. Okay, we're human. Humans want. Right? And every ascension involves us identifying the fact that we are human. Okay? And we can't be here expecting to be more than we are. We have our capabilities, we have our capacities, and rocking that is actually what really puts us in our power. So find your strengths, your capabilities. Okay, spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So I do feel like, Leo, you are now, as we enter into spring in March, right, as the flowers begin to bloom and you see the rebirth taking place around you, I do feel like it inspires your creative capacity to manifest your full desires. And I feel like in autumn time, there's a wonderful harvest of abundance that's yours if you choose to be yourself right now. And sow these seeds. Okay, there's pregnancy here also. So some of you might be getting pregnant and you are due in autumn. Congratulations if that's you. I love that. Please name your baby Ruby. Business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So I feel like in March, you actually being assertive and you being yourself and asking for what you want and really aligning yourself with the spiritual lesson here. I feel like new doors are opening for you, Leo. I feel like there is a new business opportunity that's going to kind of just fall into your lap. And things will make sense again. So trust the process. Trust that, abundance will come through once you decide what it is that you want. And being yourself is a really important part of that. Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that your heart truly desires. Leo, if you needed the confirmation, here it is. Your desire is within reach. Have faith, Leo. Have faith. Okay? There ain't a lion heart out there that don't have faith, right? You guys are the sign of faith. Along with Sagittarius. And so, distract yourself with creative ventures in the meantime. Sing, play your instruments, dance. And admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that your heart truly desires. Don't be afraid to be you, Leo, at this point. Really let the truth of who you are, your authenticity, let it scream through. Be who you are. Be yourself. Congratulations to all of those that are getting pregnant and are expecting. I think that's all I have for you, Leo. If you enjoyed the reading, do hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And to book a reading, visit Rubyreadstarot.com. The details of where to do so are also in the description box. Mwah! My love to you. Have a wonderful month, Leo.